What's up, guys? Looks like the weather cleared up just enough for us to make a little flight today, so we're gonna go fuel up at a nearby airport because we don't have any fuel over here. And on the way there, I'll explain to you why I chose to become a pilot. Let's get going. Everything's in the green. Let's go. Nose wheel is up. Airspeed's alive, both places. All right, good stuff, and we're up. Okay. All right, so we got altitude is safe, speed is safe, flaps up, fuel pump off, instruments are in the green. Let's keep climbing.
Valley Hill traffic, this is Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo, 1,800 feet, 5 nautical miles west of the field. I'm going to transition to the North Montreal frequency and then head towards Cornwall at this altitude.
Back when COVID started in March 2020, my industry, if you guys don't know, I'm a photographer, concentrating mostly in fashion, and our industry got completely shut down because we were deemed unessential, which in itself is a bit of a blow to the ego. To be honest, when you concentrate your whole life towards a career and then you basically just get told that you are non-essential, I took that one rather hard.
I took offense to
that. But I got to stay home for a couple months and take care of the kids, which was nice in itself. Essentially, spending some time with the kids is important, so I'm sure I'm going to remember those moments fondly. But while that was happening, I was finding that extremely difficult because for the first time in my life, I didn't really have any goals to work towards.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
So when things got back a little bit to normal that summer, about 3 months after we were completely locked down, and here in Quebec it was pretty rough. They really locked us up, and we weren't allowed to go out. They had curfews. It was hell, to be honest. And I was on a job with a makeup artist friend of mine. She'll know who she is, and we were having a discussion about how it'd be great to bypass all traffic because we were enjoying the fact that during COVID there was no traffic. And the conversation got going towards, wouldn't it be great to have your own plane or your own helicopter and all that stuff. That's when the idea came that, you know what, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I guess this was the time to do it. I had a bit of money saved up. I also sold some other assets, and I put all that time and energy back into studying for the PPL, which in itself took a lot of time and energy and balancing the young kids. And I have to say thank you to the wife for being patient with me and allowing me to pursue it, because anyone who wants to do it, there's a whole lot of studying, and I hadn't been in school for like 20 years. I definitely had some adjusting to do again to kind of get used to that sort of student life one more time. And just do a call here because I'm in Cornwall.
Cornwall traffic, this is Piper Drake, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo, 7 nautical miles to the northeast at 1,800 feet. Going to approach from the north across midfield to join mid downwind for 2-8.
It took me about 8 months to get my PPL done. I was able to fly, weather permitting, about, I'm going to say, twice a week. So let's round it off to 1.5 times a week. And then obviously winter, the first months of winter, I couldn't fly very much. So that took a little longer, but essentially by March to June, I did like a final push and I passed my flight test end of June, and then my written early July, and that was it. I had my PPL at that point. Obviously it took a long time to get my actual license in the mail because Transport Canada with COVID and everything was having some pretty hardcore issues. But I did get my booklet, which is really nice, which is something I know my friends in the US are a bit jealous of. We get a nice passport looking flight document booklet while they just get a card. All right, let's look. Anybody else in the pattern? No, everything looks good. Just looking around. I start dropping altitude. Cut the power down. Speed is good. Altitude is good. All right, pattern's at 1200 here, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go fuel up. All right, windsock is, favoring runway 28, and it's looking like I'm going to have a bit of a crosswind to the right. A little less than my home airport, which is 24. This is 28, so 40 degrees less, so it's going to be almost dead on. All right, I'm at pattern altitude. Get the power back on. Let's get it back up.
Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo crossing midfield for a mid 28 downwind integration. Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo turning mid downwind 28.
Always a good amount of wind on the side of the St. Lawrence River at this airport. It's always a bit bumpy. Right. A little bit further before I turn base. Brand new 1 notch of flaps. 145, 2 notch of flaps.
Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo turning base 28.
Approach speed is good. I like keeping 82, 83 miles an hour on approach, and then over the numbers I cut it down. All right, so we gotta shut the power down on good amounts because they're a little high.
Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo turning final 28, full stop.
All right, so far it doesn't seem like there's much crosswind, which is nice. So it should be hopefully pretty uneventful. Trimmer a little bit more. Just get my approach speed down. Perfect. Let's concentrate. Let's get the center line. I gotta practice more, making sure I land pretty center line. I've been a bit sloppy since getting my license. I really need to work on that. So short adds a bit of power. All right, we're making a field. Beringer. Beautiful, beautiful.
Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo, backtracking 28, exit the Alpha taxiway for the fuel pumps.
All right, that was pretty uneventful. Probably the best landing I've had at this airport so far.
Good to go. All right, let's get this fun stuff going. Seems to be working. Let's see what that looks like. All right, let's get back to work. Clear prop!
All right, make sure full on. Fuel pump is on.
Charlie Foxtrot Kilo, you can backtrack with us if you'd like.
Roger, will do, thank you. Charlie Foxtrot Kilo.
No problem.
All right, that was nice of her. So essentially I'm just backtracking with her. And that way it's just clean up the ramp because everyone's going flying right now. The plane's all fueled. I got a bit of flight time in. I got to talk to you guys a little bit, so yeah, that's good.
Cornwall traffic up immediately turning downwind for 28. Yankee Foxtrot Tango, I'm just going to hang out over here while you guys take off. Charlie Foxtrot Kilo.
Roger.
Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo lining up 28. Cornwall traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo taking off. 28 going to be a right turnout and heading back to Valleyfield.
All right, airspeed's alive, both places. Instruments in the green.
Number Delta New Zulu final 28.
All right, she wants to fly, and we're off. So back in cruise, and head back out towards my airport. What I was trying to say when I was explaining to you why I became a pilot, it comes more to the fact that it's never too late to try something new. In my case, you know, COVID was the catalyst, but it doesn't mean you need to have a catalyst to decide to do something that you've been waiting a long time to do. So if anything you can take from this video is to just take a chance and try something different, then go for it. You know, I did, and it's been amazing so far, and it's just the beginning. All right, I'm gonna get ready to come in and land.
Valley Field traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo, long downwind, runway 24, full stop.
Oh yeah, we got same crosswind we had before, about say 8 to 10 knots, pretty much, full 90 degrees. But that's okay, it doesn't seem to be gusting, so I can deal with that. Now we're gonna do a long final, so I have time to really stabilize my approach.
Valley Field traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo, turning base 24, full stop.
All right, let's cut the power, let's lose some altitude.
Valley Field traffic, Foxtrot Charlie, Foxtrot Kilo, final 24, full stop.
All right, we're a bit high. Cut the juice. All right, into the wind. Back, flaps down. Get rid of that lift. All right, good. Beautiful. Well, we made it. Well, that's it. So it was my first flight in, I'm going to say a month, easily, maybe 6 weeks. Weather's been really, really, really horrible. But yeah, no, I'm happy I got that done.
And while I try to taxi back and not get stuck in the mud, I want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone that subscribed so far. The support and feedback has truly been amazing. That being said, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I wouldn't want you to miss on anything that's coming next. Well, that's it for this one. It was a pleasure having you aboard, and if you want to see what it's like to fly in Hawaii, then click on the video on the screen. We'll see you on the next one. Fly safe.